Alright, so the first video I just did about this got corrupted, sadly, because it was a really, really good video. And as you can see by the title and the picture, this will have Rock Lee. It will involve Rock Lee, or something about Rock Lee. You see, the concept of being the only normal person in a world full of superpowered people is not just introduced by My Hero Academia. No. It's introduced first by, it's introduced first by, and I will repeat, Naruto. You see, everyone in Naruto could do a jutsu. They had a chakra nature something, or they specified in something, be it ninjutsu, genjutsu, some sort of jutsu, but not Rock Lee. Rock Lee had to train. Rock Lee and Deku are the same age. So, I'm thinking, if Rock Lee trained to get to where he was, to be able to be the fastest ninja, to be one of the strongest ninjas, wouldn't he have to be extraordinary? Couldn't Deku do the same thing without All Might or One for All? And that is the question I'm going to answer today in this What If. This is What If Deku trained like Rock Lee. So in the beginning, you have the intro. 20% of the world is born quirkless. I'm going to change this to 0.0001% of the world is born quirkless. I'm going to make this 1% of the world is born quirkless. So you have to be really, 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 really unlucky. Like 1 in 100 people is born quirkless. That's the percentage I'm going by. But in this, Deku will have something, and that's called a fighting spirit. See, a fighting spirit is not what you think. Some sort of animal that fights for you, or a stand. No, it's not. A fighting spirit is something, it's like a drive. Rock Lee had a fighting spirit. Naruto had a fighting spirit. Everyone in every shonen anime has a fighting spirit. But for Deku, his is going to be the best. His fighting spirit is going to be his drive, his motivation. His motivation, however, is going to be one goal and one goal only. To be the best as he is now. To be the best him that he can be. To train to his utmost limits. And beyond those limits. Because you can break your limits. That's not something that, you can't do. So, I'm going to start this off by saying, when the doctor first saw Deku, the doctor was thinking to himself, I feel bad for this kid. Because, he's quirkless. They showed him the bone that Deku, that extra joint that shows that Deku will be quirkless. And he felt real, real bad. So when the doctor told Deku that he should just become a fireman or a police officer or a news reporter or something, Deku thought, nah, I don't want that. What I want to be the best. That's when his fighting spirit, his determination kicked in. So, when Deku hit the age of 4, he started working out. Rock Lee's training regimen consisted of, and I will quote, 100 sit-ups, double that. 100 push-ups, double that. 100 laps. Saitama did 10 kilometers. Yeah, 10 kilometers, double that. 100 laps of 10 kilometers, double that. And this is exactly what Deku did. He trained day after day after day. Deku's mother grew worried for her son. The father left after learning his son was quirkless. And this, you think that this right here, Deku's father told him that you'll never be nothing. He repeated over and over and over until the day he left that I wish I had a better son. I wish I had a son with a quirk, a powerful quirk. You're useless to me. You're worthless. Why did my offspring have to come out like this? You think that this would break Deku's heart? No. It pushed him. It motivated him. The only love Deku got was from his mother. His peers bullied him. Bakugo bullied. No. No, 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 no. Bakugo got sympathy from... No. Deku got sympathy from Bakugo. Bakugo in this is going to be a kind... Well, he's going to be the same Bakugo, but just more aware of how the environment is, how cruel everything is. And he's going to be Deku's friend. Because we don't want him to be born with hate in his heart. Because if he's born with hate, then he might as well just become a villain. Villain run! I'm just playing. So, Bakugo defends Deku as Deku's training and everything. It's not to the point where the hate Naruto got, to where there's mean looks and everything. It's just, shut up, Deku, you normie, you no quirk pest, all that. And Deku trained. Every day he trained. To the point where he was exhausted. But then he'd get right back up and train again. Train more, harder, to be faster, to be stronger. To not let anyone stop him. And then, at the age of 12, Deku had amassed enough money by doing jobs around the neighborhood, by being paper boys, running lemonade stands, all that, to sign up for every class of martial arts that he wanted. And guess what? Deku wanted all of them. He wanted to be able to defend himself, but to also defend others. How can a hero not have some sort of backing? So, he trained. He trained and he trained and he trained with every sort of fighting style there is. He went from UFC to boxing to normal combat to underground fighting rings, to all of them. He even went to taijutsu. He learned it all. He didn't let anything stop him. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is to the point where we get to the beginning of the anime. See, in the beginning, everyone... So, no. We're going to start off like normal. I should have told you about the weights. See, at the point of the beginning of the anime, we'll say Deku's wearing 30,000 kilogram weights. Now, if I'm not sure, no, you know what, let's just say 30,000 tons. Yeah, about the strength of 90 semi-trucks. Yeah, 90 bulldozers. Yep, all that. But this isn't nothing compared to most of the quirks. You have Overhaul, then you have All Might, and then you have Muscular. You have someone with Muscular's ability who can launch a ball into the atmosphere just by muscle fibers alone. This is unfair to me. So, Deku is going to be on par. And I mean on par with All For One by a normal human's standard. He could beat All For One with just dropping all the weights. But Deku doesn't do that. No. And Deku's weights don't look like, normal weights. Like how Rock Lee did when he was fighting Gaara. He took those weights off and he whooped his ass. He said, this feels so much better, and dropped the weights, and then the boom, the bam, the kapow. So we get to start an anime, and the teacher asks the class, well, guys, what do you want to do when you're all grown up? You are, you graduate. Most of the class is getting ready to say UA. Until Deku screams, I want to go to UA. He says this enthusiastically that makes most of the class scoff. And it makes Bakugo chuckle because his friend still hasn't given up on the dream. Bakugo knows a little about Deku's training regimen. He knows that Deku trains. He just doesn't know how much and how bad and how much does it mean to Deku. Oh, sorry guys. I got kind of a cold right now. Alright. So, where was it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Where was I? Sorry, I kind of lost track. I'm just so immersed in this. Alright. Bakugo chuckled a little, knowing his friend still hasn't given up. And he wanted to, support his friend. But then he wanted Deku to face the reality that there's no possible way that he could get into UA. Because if he got into UA, then that would mean something was either wrong or, he'd be beaten to a pulp by everyone else. Because no one liked quirkless people. Quirkless people were not the town favorite. He was worried, yeah. Like a normal friend would be. So, he wanted to tell Deku the truth. But he knew about the training regimen a little bit. And then, let's see. Oh, I know. The teacher says, well, I don't think you can do that because you don't have a quirk. And out of nowhere, Deku says, well, I don't need a quirk to be a hero. Quirks, if anything, are, worthless, useless, unneeded. And this makes a lot of people in the class upset. Why would you say that about quirks? They think. What did quirks ever do to you? Are you mad because you don't have a quirk? But Deku just admits to them that if anything, he could take all of them and still win. And this makes them mad. They say they don't think that's possible. That shouldn't even be possible for them because no one can take on Bakugo, and Bakugo says, leave me out of this. And everyone just says pussy because they don't know Bakugo. They don't know why Bakugo's not standing up to this chump. So, the teacher states, well, I know most of you want to go to UA, right? And everyone says, yeah. But I don't feel like Deku should be able to, be able to do it with us. Because he's a quirkless normie. So this makes Deku mad. Not to the point where he'd hurt anybody, but, just to the point where he's at his breaking point. So, let's see. After class, Bakugo asks Deku if he wants to go, to an arcade. Being friendly. Deku says no, he has to go train. But he appreciates the gesture. And Bakugo smiles and says, no problem. As they separate, Deku's thinking about what happened in class today. No one believed him, when he said that He was strong. So that just means that the UA entrance exam, I'll just have to show them. He says, yeah. I'm going to leave it off here because, I do have some scripting to do. But if you like the concept, you can leave a like. I'm sorry I took a lot of pauses and I forgot a lot. But I really do like the idea of Deku training like Rock Lee, because Rock Lee was also just, classified as not having any abilities like everyone else. But he still managed to become one of the best ones. So I want to thank you, and I also want to thank you guys for letting me hit 300 subscribers. I haven't forgot about you, 8 or 9 people, because I'm not sure if it changed lately. I gotta go check. You guys really helped me because this is fun. It's honestly really, really fun, and I love doing this. And I love knowing that people are actually out there who like my videos, who like the concepts, who liked my creativity. So give me 5 what ifs, and the first 5 people to comment on this video gets to choose the what ifs. And I promise you, I will be watching, reading, because I do get the notification sometimes. Sometimes. And the what ifs you guys give me, I have to do. 5 what ifs, I have to do. So, without further ado, plus Ultra, and have a good day.